Wow. I'm just standing here, one of the biggest cemeteries in the country. There are plots that go on as far as the eye can see. Ukrainian soldiers. Wow. Just flags everywhere. We're here because Dylan and Max have a friend. His name is Dan, and had some news about him that maybe he'd passed away on the front, but they wasn't sure and couldn't get many information. Nothing. There was no posts or anything about from where he was serving, but they got a text yesterday saying, yeah, actually Dan has passed away. He's already been buried here in Kharkiv cemetery, and right now just using the reception over there to try and locate his grave so they can pay their respects to a good friend.
Ron, thanks for taking the footage. People that see this later, this is a tribute to a good friend of ours, Dan. Sergeant Dan, little trooper, little warrior. Lost his life, we didn't know till after it happened, a few weeks, and everything we always pay respects to our friends after they pass, and we do it by carrying on the lest we forget tradition, the Commonwealth tradition of honouring our fallen. And we extend that to all the brothers here, the brothers in arms. So we're going to let them know that we'll never forget them, lest the world forget, not just us, but the world. Dan, who's a young sergeant, one of the top drone guys around, led a drone team. Did a lot of work supplying them over the last couple of years. Just a happy-go-lucky young guy. It's our little warrior, Dan.
23rd of the 11th, 2025. Out of Kharkiv. Cold January morning. How are you enjoying the weather in Ukraine, Dylan?
Guys, I love winter. I love winter and the cold. It's crisp and fresh, but this last week has just been arctic. It's been bitterly cold. Yeah, so we just think of the poor guys on the front lines in the trenches and that have to endure this. But man, it's beautiful winterscape. Yeah, it's gold.
No, yeah, the drive from Kiev to Kharkiv was beautiful, but it's been -20s, -15s. Like, people have had no heating, hot water. It's been cold in Kiev, and people are struggling. A lot of people have been pushed to the limit, basically. It's got the drone detector on. It's flashing on the camera, but even in Kharkiv, it's picking up 2 DJIs, 2 FPVs. The FPVs are further out. These can be 20 kilometers away, literally. But the DJIs, 3 to 5 kilometers from the signal strength. The DJIs are most likely reconnaissance drones, Mavic Pros, the ones that just sit up super high above cities like Kharkiv, Sumy, Kramatorsk, Sloviansk. Another town just west of Izium called Losova, to meet some Rubish Brigade guys to drop off this drone netting that's in the back of the truck with Max. Some really good stuff. They texted us yesterday saying can't comprehend how many lives this netting's already saved, and it's salmon fishing net from Canada, but it's being reused as drone netting. Just stopping in the small little industrial town called Zlatopil, getting some coffee. I think there's a siren. You can hear some kind of siren. Yeah, let's go. So that they're powering with generators. Yeah, there's an air raid right now. Wow, look at this little coffee shop here. Доброго дня. Кава, yeah?
Yeah.
Можна 2 великі капучино, будь ласка.
У нас нема, у нас тільки американо і еспресо. Могу стиков.
Latte? Ні?
Нема.
Нема?
Ломалась.
No milk, only espresso and americano.
Sirens too.
Yeah. So there we go, air raid. So this is like a little industrial town. So there's like towers over there, some kind of industrial stuff. So that's basically what's getting systematically attacked right now all across the country. Taking out water pumps in different towns. They're taking out the electrical grids in different towns, all in different areas that link up. So it just creates massive disruption. And imagine living out here in this little remote town and you've got no electricity, no running water, no way to heat your homes. Some little place we can finally get a coffee. Доброго дня. Yeah, let's let this gentleman go first. Get some lids. Так, можна 2 капучино, будь ласка. Дякую. 110. Дякую. Гарного дня. Yeah, so right now we've made it to Losova. We just got the truck here, and now we can actually jump in the back of the truck and see what the netting looks like. If I just come up here. This is the netting that's getting delivered to these units. Fishing nets, look, still with the what is it called? Algae attached to it. Used for salmon fishing, but being repurposed here in Ukraine as drone netting. Okay. See the guys driving around with jammers on the roof to stop drone attacks. Oh. It's out here in the cold. So yeah, we're just driving east towards another town on the way towards the Izium highway towards Kramatorsk. And yeah, we're just on the edge of the Kharkiv and Donetsk oblast. So this road's in Kharkiv, and that field is Donetsk oblast.
You can see there's all kinds of stuff moving along here, but the main thing is the drone poles. You can see the poles are in. The poles are in to put the netting up to create a drone corridor. So they're anticipating this is going to be, and it probably already is. Russian drones are flying out to 50 kilometers now, and we're well within that. But you can see the corridor's gone up. At least the poles have been put in, so they'll obviously string the netting soon. How far out are they?
Far away, minus 140, so it's a weak signal, but we're here near the front, driving through what soon will be a drone corridor, picking up FPV drones on a drone tracker in eastern Ukraine. Every day it's getting closer and closer to the towns like Losova, the towns like that are in between here and Kharkiv oblast.
Netting. The netting has started in this section now, and look how flimsy this netting is. You know, it's, some are saying it's better than nothing, maybe, but the holes in this netting, look how big they are, look how wide the diameter is, and look how flimsy the netting is. It's just, it's slightly different to the agricultural stuff by the looks of things maybe, but look at it on the ground. Look at it on the ground. It looks like they've tacked it in now on the ground, which is a good thing. When they were first rolling it out, they weren't actually securing it onto the ground. It was just flapping around, and Russians were flying their drones under the skirts of the netting and just sitting inside and loitering and waiting for vehicles and things to come past. But at least now the netting, it looks like it's been tacked to the ground somewhat, which is good. But still, the quality of netting is, yeah. The guys were inside a drone corridor in an area that we sort of quite didn't expect.
Still going. So back on the main road, heading into Izium now, on the way back to Kharkiv. That's what the sirens sound like in Kharkiv. The creepy sirens. Uwaga.
It's first place to be given autonomous Indonesian.
Yeah. One day, maybe when we're in the Bougainville, Papua New Guinea area. Just stopping to get some fuel and a coffee, but this is the reality of Kharkiv. Gas station covered by sandbags, boarded windows where it's been bombed. And take a look over the road. If I zoom in, this is the Novopochta, the biggest famous postal service, postal company here in Ukraine, and the whole of this warehouse has been ripped in half, where it's been blown up. And this is the 4th time this Novopochta has been blown up. Got bombed last year, and it's just got bombed recently. It's crazy. I don't know if you can see, but just there's trucks that have been folded like tin cans, and the whole warehouse is just, wow. Yeah. And take a look, this is the gas station here. Oh look, here you go, you can see behind. This is what it looks like. Just been kamikaze drone bombed by a Shahed, the glide bomb, whatever. Like, look at it. Imagine knowing that you have to come to work here. This is where you work. This is where you work, you know? It's like that all over Kharkiv. Ooh, snow in my face. Just crazy. We are so close to the Russians, to the Russian border. 35 kilometers, wherever it is. Too close for comfort. But this is what everybody that lives here, that's based here, this is what they have to live with. It's insane.